I'm going to go with Atlanta.
So Atlanta wins the
Atlanta,
division.
it
All
might,
right.
they may come back and scare everybody with the Kirk Cousins thing. It's going to be between Atlanta and I'm not trying to downplay my team at all. You know, we might surprise everybody. Who knows? I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket with them, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to say Atlanta, and then I'm going to say Tampa Bay, and then I'm going to say Carolina, and then New Orleans.
Hmm.
Oh, I would love to see the New Orleans Aints on the bottom of the
Better.
conference, and
Bottom
then
of the pile.
yeah, and then all these people that are like Raider fans that just have a very bad car. I don't know what the proper name of it is. Is like they miss car, but I'm like I
The
don't
car
miss car.
complex.
We
The
Yeah,
don't
they
car.
got
miss it either. We don't
they
miss it.
they got a car complex. Okay, so Ms. Lawyer Sonia of the Carolina fandom. And again, apologies for figuring out which, but you're both on, so I'm covered, so I'm good. Okay, so,
Yeah. So
go ahead.
yeah. So just as a disclaimer, I'm in law school because I can't say lawyer yet because that's uh part of my professional responsibility. So I'm not an attorney, but I am in law school. I will
There
be
you
one
go.
in 3.5 years.
Hmm.
Uh, but thanks, Cap. I know
Yeah.
what you mean. But just since this is being, streamed, I have to put it out there because you never know who's watching. So
That's
anyway,
right.
um, so minus the fandom, I probably have a very close calculation like Pink did. I feel like Atlanta is loaded. I unfortunately live here and have to watch it right in my face. They were
Hmm.
looking for Kirk Cousins, provided that Kirk Cousins stays healthy. He's now, let's be honest, he's never a postseason winner. Let's be clear with that. But with him, with the right instruments in place with Atlanta, he could be a postseason winning quarterback because they have a lot of weapons on the offense and the defense. So for those reasons, Atlanta will pretty much solidify the number one spot. I am thinking that provided, so I would have put Carolina as the number two position until we got the injury of Xavier Leggett, and Jonathan Brooks is questionable, even though he's supposed to be coming back. He still has now had an injury. So the two basically saviors we got in the offseason that were supposed to basically be the carriers of our team may not be as sustainable as what we thought. So at a minimum, we probably will win a few more games. I'll be glad if we just get to 500 at this point. So for that reason, I'm going to put Tampa as the number two position, but a close number two that could very easily go either way between the Panthers and um, Tampa Bay because we have Tampa's former coach. We have a few other people that they sent us from there, and Baker is a former Panther, and we know Baker Mayfield looks good one season, and the next season he's baked. Okay, that's why his name is Baker.
That's
So
right.
I
He's a
think that's
it
yeah, that's
doesn't he doesn't rise. It's like a souffle that just goes to the
exactly.
there you go.
So this is the year that we see a diminished Baker, especially since he's been paid. That's the other thing. Like once he gets his check, that next year is just like a meh. Okay. Now New Orleans will definitely be back in the gutter because for a couple of reasons, not just because they're the Aints and they ain't gonna win, but the fact that Derek Carr's gas has run out. The Raiders were smart to move on from him when they did. Even when he had the broken leg or something broken a while back, we just have not seen Derek Carr in his same element since he was in his prime. And let's be honest, even with an injury, a repaired injury, your body is never the same. Athletes have the advantage of being pumped up with steroids and what have you. But at the end of the day, the performance is just not the same. It's not as jacked, as they say, as it would be. However, they do have Spencer Rattler out there that they have been banking on. I saw him play a little bit today. He looked pretty solid, but again, he's a rookie. We have to realize this was just the preseason. They did still lose the preseason. And there's always that curve, unless you're CJ Stroud, that you're having to acclimate to the NFL, to your team, and going from college being the great of the great, and then coming to the NFL where everybody's great and you're just trying to get amongst the great. So for that reason, New Orleans will be in the fourth place. And while I'm speaking about New Orleans, Ed Daniels, I think, rest in peace to him. New Orleans sports figure since the heyday of the Saints, passed away on August 16th, and his funeral was the 22nd. Unfortunately, I was just looking the very next day, another sportscaster in New Orleans that worked close along with Ed was killed in a motorcycle accident the day after attending Ed's funeral outside of New Orleans and Gretna. So while we're speaking about New Orleans, I do want to at least send my condolences to those two families.
Yeah, and blessings and condolences to all. I also saw that there was a Bills line coach that passed away.
Yeah, the offensive lineman. He's a former Georgia coach as well.
Okay, so again, our best as a sports family to all of those folks and members of their family. And I think, it's amazing. You ladies both have the Dirty Birds on top.
We don't want to. It ain't by choice. You said remove the fandom.
No, remove the fandom. Remove the fandom. I get it. And again, I have no issues with that because when I removed the fandom, I actually had I'm getting out of focus. Okay, there we go. I know
you're talking about the Falcons. They're out of focus.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you ladies stayed in focus. You're beautiful. I don't know what was happening there, but what you removed the fandom, and that's fine because again, the Raiders are either going to be number 1 or number 3 in the AFC West. Depends upon how good they can be. Can they overtake the Chiefs? Can they be number 2? Can they be number 3? That's what we were talking about when I had my buddy Mundungus on the other day. You remove the fandom. You talk analytically. James Martin says, and he's a Saints fan, by the way.
Yes.
He says Falcons, Saints, Panthers. Then I'd love to see the Sox at the bottom of that.
That's J Train from Friday with the Fellas. That's who that is. So he's a diehard Saints fan. He's from the NO. He lives here in Atlanta.
There you go.
He's putting Atlanta on the top. But you know what? I really want to see, Cap. I hope everybody in the world is wrong about Atlanta and they are not number 1. I hope that they are not number 1. And that we all got it wrong. I don't want no ill to fall amongst the team. I want them to legit not be number 1 for no other reason but just that they're not that good.
Okay. Well, so see, and again, here's all I care about, honestly, is I want to win my bet of over 5.5 and over 6.5. That's the only thing. If I win that, then I'm good. If they make the playoffs, there's my Jim Moore impersonation. If they make the playoffs, that's another winning bet, and I'll make all my money back and some. And then the other ones I can throw away for winning the AFC West, which if they did, that would be a win. But the throwaway bets are winning the AFC conference and then winning the Super Bowl. That's $1 million to 1 type of things, but things happen that you don't know about. So if you bet $50 on a whole bunch of money to win, why not? If you make all the rest of your money back. Now, I'm glad that you ladies say that the Panthers are going to be coming up because I like it when Carolina is an up and coming team. Just make sure that you start up and coming in week 4. In week 4, you can be good. In week 4 and beyond, you just can't be good week 3. Mm-hmm. You can't be good week 3 because that's our home opener. And I want to see a win on our home opener.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just saying.
We're going to be good on week 3 simply because it is your home opener.
Yeah, we're going to be back on here. Pink, let's make a plan now to come on his show. Even if he don't invite us, we're just going to hack into it.
You're always invited.
Down.
Yeah, I see. I do shows after the games on Sundays. And when Hollywood is even here, he makes sure that I get to my hotel room to do a game. Or if I go to Hollywood's house, he's going to have like a studio set up. Or there might be a place where a black hole event will be. I will do a show after my games on Sunday. So that'll be in Baltimore. I'll do a game show. A show after the game in Baltimore week 2. I will do a show after the game in Vegas week 3. You ladies can come in if you're in Vegas,
I'll be in Vegas. You know this.
well, there you go.
I
Then you
won't
will.
be. I think that's close to my midterms, but I'll log in if you guys invite me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if Pink can come in with me and be on my side and have a ball with the
Hey,
show.
Captain, just don't have the bed in the background. That might look a little suspect.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm in a hotel room. Okay, I'm in a. You are studying. I am getting training for my
You're
part-time
traveling.
job. I'm a traveling man who made a lot of
I gotta
stops.
ask you. I gotta ask you,
Gotta
Cap.
get you a
Did you go to
background.
the preseason game yesterday?
Did I do what?
Did you go to the Raiders preseason game? Was it yesterday or day before yesterday?
No,
Against the 49ers?
No, I've been in Kansas the entire couple of weeks.
Oh, taking notes from the champs, eh?
Ooh, Kansas opener.
Did you hear what I said, Pink? I said he's taking notes from the champs, eh?
He's cheating.
He is. But look, Cap, I ask you about that because there was a bad fight that's been all on social media where this dude from the Raiders got his whooped by somebody for the 49ers. I mean, they picked up a chair. This guy's face is bloody. Like they were recording it. I know they're going to be pressing charges in you guys' stadium, Allegiant Stadium. So I didn't know if you heard about it.
Didn't hear about it. So recap a Raiders Niners fight. Here's my surprise face.
They all look like they were from LA for real, for real.
Well, here's the thing. Did the Raider guy hit the Niner guy with the chair?
No, the opposite.
Thank you. I'm
And
glad
his face was bloody. Like he had it. I'm sure he went to the hospital.
Here's the thing, and I'm saying this, and Niner fans can get on me. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm going to say that. Niner fans, for the most part, are 99.999% more thuggish, gangbang mother than
they call
anybody.
Gang. They say gang.
Gang, bang, bang. They're the thugs, and Raider Nation gets a bad rap, and it's really Niner fans. So unfortunately, I'm sorry that the Raider guy is going to go to the hospital, but it shows what Niner fans do.
Oh yeah, they came down here to Atlanta and stabbed somebody. Like literally, the guy was in critical condition when they played Atlanta back about 5 or 6 years ago. Outside the stadium, just stabbed him. Who is Asylum 77?
Oh, that's Asylum. That's Raider Asylum.
Oh, hi. Yeah, just send me your info. Cap's got my info. Just link up with me. I'll come on in.
He has a show called The Cage. It's The Cage Match.
Ooh.
It's The Cage Match on YouTube. It's him and Oakland Raider Savage, a gentleman that dresses up like Macho Man in Raider garb. He goes, "Oh yeah, Raider Savage, yeah." But he's a great guy too. Asylum has his persona, so he has The Cage Match on Wednesdays on YouTube, so you ladies can come in and just spread some love there as well. Caleb, thank you for coming in. Caleb is a Seahawks fan. Thank you there, Caleb, for popping in. Good to see everybody. And I'm missing people. Yeah, Nikki McLaughlin says hello.
Hey, Tally Jag.
There you go.
Hey,
you know
what? Duval.
And with that, I'm gonna let Pink have the show back because I done came in here and hacked over her show. But thank y'all for inviting me.
You're always invited, Miss Sonia, the law student, not a lawyer.
You can say it, but I just have to verbally not say it.
No, okay. I want to make sure that I don't get anybody in trouble. The wonderful law student, Miss Sonia Pearson.
Thank you both so much for letting me come on and crash for a little bit. I have shared this stream onto my YouTube, so you guys and our Facebook page. So I'll be watching, and y'all have a good night. I'll be having the both of y'all on my show again next month.
There you go.
All right, y'all have a blessed one.
Be well there, Miss Law student.
I will. Good night.
Good night.
Y'all be well.
Keep pounding, girl.
Pounding always.
It's always a pleasure when again, and I had a double Sonia sandwich, and that's wonderful because whenever I can be involved in, and I say this in the most wonderfully receptive, leering type of way, leering. When you're in the middle of a sandwich between two beautiful ladies who know their sports, by the way, they're not bimbos. These ladies know their stuff, so don't ever think otherwise. And again, thank you, Nikki, for coming in. Always good to see Nikki. I'm going to go through Wild Turkey. I got Velvet. See, Velvet is a Raiders fan who knows about, because she lives up in Sacramento. She lives up there. I'm sorry. And I don't say it to be an asshole. Like I said, I just said it because I see and know firsthand what the Niners folks fan base. I'm not saying everybody. Don't ever say everybody because you're going to lose the argument. But the predominance of Niner fans, when they go to any stadium, they are a bunch of thugs and gangsta G and troublemakers and assholes. And I'm just going to say that. So that's my little speech. So again, I've never had any. Yeah, Pink is a Carolina fan. Yes, she is. So I'll get with her, and Sonia is with National Streaming Sports as well. I'm going to go back to what you're saying. I'm glad to see that you think that, and it's noticeable that Carolina is going to be an up and coming team. But as long as the Tampa Bay fake Pirates suck, as long as they suck, I will be happier because I have to live down there in fake pirate land. Okay. And it's fantastic when all of the imposters and all the folks who, because when I went to Tampa and I would say, well, who played quarterback before that guy Brady? Nobody knew. They didn't know who the
especially there.
Yeah, there. They didn't know. And they were on TV blackout before Brady came in and won them a NFL given and referee given Super Bowl in their home stadium. It sucked. So I'm glad. I will be glad. Yes, I said it. All my Tampa Bay fans, I will be glad when the team sucks again, so I don't have to hear the crap anymore.
Well, I lived in Tampa. I lived in Clearwater for a year. This past year, I lived there.
And you didn't come visit?
I was working.
Okay. Well, then.
Listen, I was working day and night. So.
Oh, okay. Got me working day and night.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Working
my
day
darling. You got me working day and night. We'll do a duo when we see each other as well. I actually dance. Go back in my Facebook and go back to when the Raiders played the Seahawks a couple years ago on my Facebook, when I was able to dance a lot better than I had been the last couple years. I'm dancing with the Seahawks fan in Seattle to that song. Go on my Facebook and check. You will enjoy it because I love Michael Jackson. As far as I will dance my ass off to some Michael Jackson. But
you're gonna be dancing all the way home when we come to Vegas.
Well,
we might surprise you, Raider goons.
Okay, well, I will be there. It's probably gonna be the initial viewing, hopefully, of the Captain Jack mobility device. Because so I'm gonna be tooling around the stadium in my Captain Jack mobile. When I get home, I'm going to have to put some wrap on it so that I have like silver, black, and Raider colors, and I'm going to trick it out because I can't go into it's dark blue right now, which is acceptable, but I want to make sure that all of the areas that are not black will have Raider striping or Raider stuff on it. So, and Marisha says, hey, what's up, Pink?
Hey, Ray.
There you go. So we'll be tooling around in the stadium. When I get there, I got to figure out how to get it to the stadium.
Well, let me know where you're going to be because I'll be. We don't know where we're sitting yet, but we're hoping to tailgate with you guys.
Yes,
and see some of that Las Vegas hospitality.
Well, I will make sure that. Here's the thing: is that I will need to make some appearances over. The Black Hole has a location near the stadium. The Black Hole also has parties the night before. As long as when I know where we're going to be, you will be there, and you will have fun. You will have fun. You wouldn't find. And Jack Kennedy says, "Who doesn't like pink Raiderettes?" Well, she's a Pantherette, but
she's a pink panther.
She's looking good, and she will be with me for all of that. So hey, and I'm so happy
in full costume.
In full, and and looking good, girl. Got me working day and night.
Ah. In full costume and in a new costume. So I'll have
Ooh,
two of my girls with me. So
okay.
we'll all be in Panther gear in
All
full
right.
costume.
Well, I trust me, those are pictures that I can't wait to take.
And we're so excited.
All right. Well, darling, thank you for coming in first off, and we had a double Sonya to open the show, which is awesome. So thank you for being here. You know, you're welcome anytime, as
Thank you.
anybody is. You got the link first, which is the old thing like Toyota. You ask for it, you got it. Toyota. Anytime you want, you make sure you hit me up as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the invite. I'm going to let you go ahead and do your thing. Just wanted
All
to
right.
send you some shout outs and some love and keep pounding, baby.
All right, darling. You take care. Mwah, as they used to do on the dating game.
Bye, gang.
Bye,
See
darling.
you in
You take
Vegas.
care. See you in Vegas, week 3. All right. That's my girl, Pink Panther. Hit the link because I am ready to talk. You know exactly going to be at the Raiders. Yes. Do I know where I'm going to be at the tailgate? No. I don't know where I'm going to be tailgating. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in Baltimore. I play it by ear. Again, I want to say thank you for both of the Sonyas of the Panthers, the Panther fan base, the Panther super fans. Sonya does shows here on streaming, national streaming sports network. She also does her own YouTube. She is a law student. She's not a lawyer yet. You gotta go through school and then pass the bars. There are plenty of Raider fans that have passed. Well, actually, they don't pass a lot of bars. They make sure that they hit every one of them. There's the joke. Anyway, and can I fit 2? My mobility device is rated at 300 pounds. So unless you are a skinny person, probably not. I don't know, because Velvet's asked me about the ramifications. It's not a big device. Well, now, Jimmy, here's the thing. For me, it's a uniform. For me, it's a uniform. For other folks, it's a costume. I just get pissy when people say I'm in costume. It's a me thing. I wear my uniform. Violator has his war gear on. So there's a difference. So aloha to everybody. Captain, can I text you during the tailgate when I get? Yeah, sure up. Yeah, Jim. Going to see Raider Eeyore, James Farrell, and his missus. Oh, because you can't walk. Oh. Well, then, here's the thing. Hey, Capitan Rafucho, good to see you as well. I'm, anytime. Pink Fanfer says thank you. Come on. Yeah, everybody's invited. Commercial break. Oh, God. Be nice. Be nice. No, Capitan Rafucho is in here. Rafa is here. Yeah, Velvet, I know you actually, and if you, for those that don't know or don't remember, Velvet was involved in a slip and fall. I believe I said that correctly. If I don't, I don't want to get any liability. She definitely had an issue at a place and was a lot of damage done. That's all I'm going to say, because that's the truth. Okay. If you can't walk, you need to get a mobility device too. If you are watching on, I know, be careful. If you are watching on Instagram, thank you for being here. I see that I'll see some folks. I don't know if you do say, hey, Biggie Raider Nation, what up, Jack, to you? The Raider Way came in. Thank you for that comment. Again, I can't see. Well, I'm coming over and I'm hitting it up on YouTube. CDez MW 1997, hey to you as well, Raider Nation. I don't know how many people are watching on Instagram. Thank you for being here. Come on over to YouTube. Yeah, you got an e-scooter, but you need a scooter. You need a scooter, because that's I can walk, but it's very, very. Oh, I see. Thank God. I was waiting for my friggin'. I got a dishwasher in here. And I was waiting. Why the hell hasn't it been come on yet? Finally, it came on. So anyway, yeah, you need to get yourself a mobility device. I'm very happy to have everybody in here. If you want to come into the show and talk, because from the two Sonias, we got a good dose of what's going on in NFC South. Remember, the Raiders opened with the Panthers for their home opener, third week of the season in Vegas. So and Panthers are great fans. Great fans. Just might have an only car you will about only care. You just might my mobile. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stay healthy, Jack. I'm trying to stay healthy. Trust you enjoyed that wild, crazy ending. Yeah, that was weird. It was like the Stanford band play. For those that didn't see the Raiders preseason finale, because we didn't have our show. Yeah, that's great. By the way, Jared, I might still have 2 tickets to the Steelers game, but you're going to have to come up with $2,000. I am getting payments made for my Steelers tickets, but if the payments aren't successful, I might have 2 Steeler tickets. Great seats, but they're going to cost you at least $2,000. So against the Bolts, yeah. So we got the Bolts week 1. And what my girl say? I had 3 knee surgeries and one ankle also has a slip and fall in 2022 and missed the entire season. Yes. I'm gonna be using the mobility. In fact, I have to figure out. Oh yeah. Well, when any of your friends want those tickets, then let me know, Jared. The thing is that come on out, come into the show, hit the link. I'm gonna put the link up again. It was great to see Ms. Sonia Pink Panther and then Ms. Sonia Pearson as well. I'll get the link up here. We were singing, we were dancing to Michael, having a great time. Like, share. Please come on into the show. I put the link up again. And again, best wishes for everybody. Got to talk to Ed Wenzel. This is news to me about getting married. Here's a nice, wonderful strawberry for you for Ed Winchell on his impending marriage. And I agree with this. That's the reason why I made my bets. The Raiders winning over 5.5 is a win. The Raiders winning over 6.5 is a win. The Raiders making the playoffs is a win. So those are 3 possible winners. The Raiders winning the AFC West, bit of a long shot. The Raiders winning the AFC Conference, bit of a long shot. And the Raiders winning the Super Bowl is a big, big long shot. But if it pays off, it pays off. You and me both report. Hey, that would be great. Have Jared as a reporter. Hopefully Jared will get your phone fixed. Oh, I got one more strawberry. I got to eat these up. So here's my last strawberry of the evening. Hit the link. I'm looking over my shoulder. I take it. This preseason game is in D.C. where I've been to that stadium. Captain, you see who has the best record in baseball? Yes, I do. And again, Jimmy Farrell. It's August 25th. I think the Yankees have the best record in baseball by 1 or 2 games. I think the Phillies have 76 or 77 wins. So it's great. Thank God. Buddy Luke's coming to the game with. Oh, you're not bringing your girlfriend? Oh, okay. Yes, I did, Jared. And I want to say, by the way, congratulations to the Lake Mary Little League team, Lake Mary, is in Florida. It's right up the street from me. It's actually somewhere between Orlando and Tampa. So it's still kind of local to me because I'm from Orlando and I live in Tampa. So congratulations to Lake Mary. I watched the game and they won in the bottom of the 8th inning on what can only be described as a walk-off bunt. In fact, it was a walk-off bunt. And I saw that the Little League also implemented the runner on second base rules. So when it went to the bottom of the 8th inning, they had a runner on second. And the one kid bunted down to first base line. A great bunt. Pitcher picked it up and threw it to first, but the second baseman wasn't there to cover, so he threw it into right field. The kid from Lake Mary, who was actually the pitcher that had come in, rounded the bases and headed home and with the winning run. It was, you can see the anguish on the let's call it what they call it, Chinese Taipei. No, Taiwan. Let's get that right, okay? It's Taiwan. Screw the, PC bullshit. Going back over to Instagram, big fans, all raising hi, brother, to you as well. Thank you. If you're on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. I will put the YouTube link up so you can come over. Hit the link. I will go here. If you're on Instagram, go over to the link. Let's see here. Get the link up. So you can come in. Again, I can see some of the comments now that I have my Instagram up. Hopefully that went. Oh, uh-oh. I hope I didn't do anything. I might have screwed Instagram up. I don't know what I did. So hopefully it didn't screw up Instagram. But anyway, I'm hoping it's squared away. I hope I didn't screw up my Instagram. So anyway, come on in and talk a bit to me about your team, about your show, about what's going on. We're going to have our third guest of the evening, which is my boy, Positive Philly. Positive Philly is coming in. Are you ready to go, brother? Okay, he is. Positive Philly, how you doing tonight?
What's up, Captain Jack? Ignore the way I look right now. I know I look a mess with
Look a mess.
My
Why?
face is. I had my wisdom teeth pulled on Thursday.
Oh, okay. So, hey,
I don't know if you can tell, but the one side of my face is swollen, and I didn't want you to think I was I got in a hockey fight or something.
Don't worry, man. Hey, wisdom's a wisdom. Okay.
Dude, it sucks. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten real food since Wednesday night.
Well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But
I just wanted to come on and say that in case you think my face looks swollen or whatever.
No, you didn't get punched in the face by Niner fans. We were talking about that and I didn't see the fight. Apparently,
wait, what?
Yeah, Niner fans the other day for the preseason game in Vegas, there was an altercation, and again, Niner fans, I guess, picked up a chair and schwacked a Raider fan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and again, I said Niner fans.
You guys are comparable to us. I heard people say Browns, Eagles, and Raiders fans are all the same. You guys are ruthless like us, and you seem to be assholes like us. I'm not saying you, and I'm not saying I'm an asshole either. But you guys, I've heard some bad stuff about Raider Nation.
I wouldn't, like I said, Raider Nation fans for the most part, they're the folks that get a bad name, but it's really Niner fans, gang, bang, bang bullshit. Eagles fans can be horrible, but I'm not saying all Eagles fans are horrible. But yeah, put whatever you need on to keep the ice on.
Yeah, I don't want to be sitting on here talking to you with ice on my face.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it.
But yeah, bro, I'm so freaking. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on your show.
Yes, you can cuss.
We can cuss now. Okay, bro. I am so fucking ready for the NFL season, dog. I was telling my grandparents today. My grandmom, she's not ready for the Eagles. She's still all Phillies mode. She loves baseball. she's still all hyped up for the Phillies, and she'll be ready for the Eagles when it comes time. But
Yeah.
I was like, set in 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, we will be hearing Scott Hansen say 7 hours of commercial-free football start now. Like, and I'll be watching Red Zone the first week because we play Friday night. Now, Captain Jack, let me get your thoughts on that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The NFL announced 3 years ago, let's say about 3 years ago, that they were going to be playing a game in Brazil, right? Last year, they announced the teams, the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, from what I'm hearing, green is banned in Brazil. You cannot wear the color green in Brazil. Fans cannot wear the color green in Brazil. The Eagles cannot wear the color green in Brazil. And the Packers fans and Eagles fans cannot wear the color green in Brazil. Why the fuck did they choose the Eagles and the Packers to play in Brazil? You're laughing about it because you don't even fucking know.
No. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Like, you have how many teams? There's only three teams that are green.
Wait a second. In answer to your question of why they did that, I don't know. I do know that that question was posed to me before, and apparently for that game, there's going to be like special dispensation.
I don't give a fuck what they're going to have.
No. What you know what dispensation means? Is basically you're allowed to wear green that game.
And you're going to what? Get beat up, and Jalen Hurts is going to not come back to our country?
No.
Like, I'm hearing these people. If like you wear green, you're going to die, bro.
No. Well, you know what when you wear green in Brazil, the soccer team is yellow and green.
Yeah, but that's their country. That's their team.
Right.
That's their sport.
Right. So why would America? First off, there will be an intense amount of security. And so the teams don't have to worry about it because they're going to be ushered from the hotel to the practice field, back to the hotel. The security is going to be tremendous.
Like, you're telling me Jalen Hurts is going to be with like 10 security guards just walking into the stadium?
Yes.
Because of these gangs and shit out there.
Yes. There will be security. Well, first off, Jalen Hurts is not going to be wearing green coming into the stadium. He's going to be wearing
his suit or like dressed like
he's going to be dressed up. Dressed up. So they're not need to worry about that. Okay, Pizzle, good to see you, brother. You know when guys get off the bus going to a game, and you've seen it for like all of the Monday night games and things like that. They get off the bus. Guys are wearing sports coats.
Yeah, I know. Some of the outfits are really cool to see.
Right. So here's the thing. First off, there's going to be an intense amount of security. Second off, the players don't need to worry about it. I think that it might be the fans might need to worry about it. I don't know.
Like Jamie, how is Jamie going to go to that game? His jersey is his own jersey. That's the only jersey he ever wears to an Eagles game, and he paints his face green.
Right. Well, Jamie has a white Eagles jersey though too.
True.
So, in fact, I would think, and I don't know this for a fact, but I would think that Jamie would wear his white Eagles jersey just to be sure.
You like white and silver face paint?
Yeah, and the only thing green would be his mohawk and his eyes.
He doesn't even have to do his mohawk. Sometimes he doesn't even do his mohawk.
Right. So the only thing that would be green would probably be his eyes. But I think that there will be enough security there to ensure that the NFL didn't make a mistake.
Like, I'm not even going to Brazil, and I don't want to wear green that game day. Like, I want to support the fans who are there. And, every Eagles jersey, every Eagles thing I own has green in it.
Well,
and I know that sounds stupid of me to say, but.
Well, I don't know who's going to be home, who's going to be away. I know that there's green in both of the colors. Remember, the Packers have an alternate uniform that's blue. The old Packers uniform is blue. Okay. I would think that maybe
You know, the only other jersey that we have that isn't blue is our fucking 1930 Bumblebee jerseys. Or no, the Steelers have the Bumblebee jerseys,
yeah,
but
the Steelers have, yeah. So
the
right.
1930 blue and yellow Johns, Captain. Have you seen them shits?
Well,
Have you
no,
seen the piece of shits?
no. I said the Packers could wear their blue jerseys with the yellow numbers in it. That's like the Acme Packers jersey that they had, which is their old school jerseys, and the Eagles
These
could be
Johns.
wearing white. Okay,
Can you see that?
barely. Okay, yeah, I see it. It's like yellow and yeah,
Yeah.
but I, Mike, I don't,
There's
I
no way
don't,
we wear them, right?
I don't know. But you don't have to worry about it because why? You think that first off, they're going to be taking this event like a
Super Bowl.
Yes, because if Brazil wants to have a game again, they're going to need to make sure that nothing bad happens. Okay, I don't think anything bad is going to happen at a Green Bay Eagles game in Brazil. Okay, and permission granted again, Anna, to come aboard. So don't worry about it. I mean, there's going to be security is going to be high. First, you're not going to be there.
No, and my dad even like we're talking to my grandparents over the summer and talking to my dad over the summer. They're like, we have no interest in going to Brazil. I'm pissed they're playing in Brazil because we're losing that on the tailgate.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in ticket holders. They're telling me, Michael, I'm pissed. I'm paying for them to go to Brazil, and I'm not even going.
Okay, well that answers that question. The Eagles are the home team.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the Eagles are the home team, they get the choice of what jerseys they're going to wear.
So they could wear their white jerseys, they could wear their black jerseys, they could wear their green jerseys. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. They can wear whatever jerseys they want. But if let's say they wear their alternate blacks.
That is green in it.
But it's primarily black. Don't worry about it, Mike. Seriously, don't worry about it, Mike. This is like what, 2 weeks down the road, literally 2 weeks down the road.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks because it's the Friday night game.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. What I would worry about is how they're going to play.
Right. I'm scared we could lose to Jordan Love, bro. Okay. I don't want to we don't have time to sit here and break down the Eagles record tonight. You're probably not going to want to do that with me. But I have us going like 13-4.
Okay.
And
well, I was going to ask that. I said, so obviously you think the Eagles are going to win the NFC East.
Yes, because the Cowboys won it last year.
Right.
So we don't repeat.
Okay. So Eagles.
I think here I'll give you my. I don't care about predictions, but I'll give you my quick NFC East. I think it's going to be Giants, Washington, Cowboys, Eagles.
In what? From 4-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see the Giants competing for the first round pick next year, and Sneaky would like hate me for saying that and shit, but they're not good.
Don't worry about what Sneaky thinks. Be able to back it up.
Have you talked to Sneaky in a minute?
Dude, I haven't talked to Sneaky in ages. I saw him at the draft.
That was the last time you talked to him?
Yeah, that was the last time I saw him was at the draft. Was it at the draft? I can't.
You guys were on each other's shows, but like you guys don't text or talk or anything or ever hit him up?
I don't have time. And he has work and I barely have time.
Yeah,
so
I hear you. I just quit my job and I got a new job and all, and I'm trying to do this content creation full time now. Like, it's tough, dude.
Well, here's my question, and I'm going to go off the Eagles. Don't worry about the Eagles. What's going on with the Phillies? I see that they won 2 in a row, and they won 2 in a row here. They won 2 in a row here in Kansas, and I couldn't even go to a game.
I want to play something, but I can't because I don't want to get you copyrighted. But holy shit. It's like I feel like I was watching the game today and I was half asleep because I wasn't even believing what I was seeing. Does that make sense?
I just saw the score. I saw that Garrett Stubbs had was like the game of his life.
Yeah, he had the game of his life. He was 4 for 4. They won
It was
11-3.
Yeah, 11-3. And last night they won 11-2 or 11-3.
Yeah,
Or, and was it JT Realmuto had seven RBIs?
yeah, but see, the thing is, we know who we play tomorrow, Captain?
Do we play a game tomorrow? I thought it
Yeah, we
was
play the Astros. We ain't off tomorrow. We play the Astros tomorrow at home.
at home in
Yes.
Philly.
Yes.
Wow, they didn't even give a day off. Okay,
No.
so and the Astros are a good team, but at least they're playing them at home.
So let me run through this with you, right?
Okay.
So
And give me. This is your last. Give me your best, and then we'll get some other folks off here as well. Go ahead.
okay, we play the Astros tomorrow. We play
Mhm.
them until Wednesday. So that's a 3-game series with them. Then we go. Then we're staying at home, and we don't have an off day. We're playing a 4-game series with Atlanta from Thursday to
Through Sunday.
September 1st.
Yeah, through Sunday. Yeah.
And then we got to go up to Toronto to play the Blue Jays for 2 games. And then, we have the Marlins, so we have an easy, stretch there. But that's a 2 hard series.
Yeah. But here's the thing. The Phillies are only up 5 games on the Braves. So they need to win against, obviously, the Astros. They need to take 2 out of 3 from the Astros.
Mm-hmm.
And then they need to at least take 3 out of 4 from the Braves to put more distance in between them. Because if they don't, it might come down to who's going to win the NL East. And if the Phillies don't play up the specs, and again, they went to the World Series when they were a wild card. They should have went to a World Series last year, and they were a wild card. Both times they beat the Braves. It doesn't matter what you do. It's what you do at the end in the playoffs. And, the Phillies need to make sure that they are playing up to their best. And they've been in the dumps recently, but this is the first series that they've won in quite a while because they've dropped so many series after the All-Star break. I'm not sure, but I think this is the first series that they've won since the All-Star
Can you hear
break.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why you can't see me. Yeah, they've been struggling since the All-Star break, but I don't know. I'm nervous about them.
Well,
And then we have the Flyers with this Michkov this Russian kid's playing for the Flyers this year.
Mitchikov or whatever.
Michkov, yeah, I'm excited for him.
Yeah. Well, how are the Flyers going to do?
I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be a wild, first round or Stanley Cup.
Okay.
It's either a bust. It's either Stanley Cup or bust. I mean, they have the talent.
Who's playing goalie?
Felix Sandstorm, I think.
The same guy that was in goal last year?
I believe so. And we have another kid, too. But
I was going to say that's scary because the kid played well last year that came in for Katahat. But
yeah, we don't even got to mention him.
Well, I'm just saying he came
Captain
in and
Jack.
played well.
You know my IG? That's
I
the
know.
Flyers jersey I own.
I know you had to change your IG moniker. I get it. But here's the thing.
Said what?
You had to change your name because of that.
No, the other dude did.
Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Another content creator named Katahat.
Okay. Doesn't matter. The Flyers need to get their shit straight. The Phillies need to keep pushing. And don't worry about the Eagles in Brazil. I'm saying don't worry about the Eagles in Brazil. The NFL is going to make sure strawberries are on sale. We just picked up. Oh, really? Strawberry? Oh, I need to go back to the bottom. Shoot. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, brother. Take care of your
this week. Are you going to be live Tuesday and Thursday this week?
I will be live on Thursday. Or I should. Okay, let me say this. Allegedly, maybe I might not be live Thursday because it'll be the last day of training here. There might be a class get together or party. So it's possible this is rerun on Thursday because I don't know if there's going to be a party and they're going to make sure that people are going to be there.
You're at a preseason game right now, right? You went to a preseason game?
No, I didn't go to anything. I've been training here in Kansas the last 2 weeks.
Oh shit! Right, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, because I'm in a hotel room right now. That's why don't have my normal backdrop. Is I'm in Kansas. I'm in Kansas, Toto. So that's what we got
But
here.
Captain, if you have any time before the season, I'd like to kind of talk to you offline, if that's cool.
While flying?
Offline, like on the phone.
Oh, offline. I thought you said while flying. Okay, yeah. It's probably your cheeks. Don't worry about it. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Mike, don't worry about it. Be positive,
I'm
Philly.
not
It's
worried
good.
about Brazil. No, I'm not worried about Brazil now after talking to you. I trust you. You were like you're a
Yeah,
vet and
man.
like
Yes.
but I'd
Yes.
like to talk to you offline about some like stuff that I don't want to discuss on live with you if that's okay.
Okay. Well, you got my number. Text me.
Okay.
All right, brother. Take care of
Go Birds,
yourself. And
Captain.
I
Go
said,
Phil.
and hey, take care of those because you got all four of them pulled at the same time.
I got actually 5 teeth pulled. I got all 4 wisdom teeth pulled, and then 1 decayed one was pulled. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, best to you, brother. I know that hurts.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I haven't been able to eat real food.
Well, when you can, you'll gain all
And
the
drink
weight
beer.
back.
I can't wait to drink a beer.
Well, okay. I actually had a beer last night. It was the first time I've had a beer in ages, and
Good for you,
it was a
but
good.
it's not the best thing for you all the time. I feel like I'm not an alcoholic, but I
I
drink too
know.
much going to all the
Yeah.
games and
Well,
everything and
don't.
watching the games. And
Don't become a beer head.
I'm
It,
not, but
don't. Just stay away from it. Have one every once in a while. Okay.
yeah. All right, Captain Jack.
You take care, brother. That's positive, Philly. Good to see him. Brazil is a very dangerous place to go. Yes, we know, and we were talking about that, Anna. He's like saying, you can't wear green, and then the two teams that they have down there are going to be the Packers and the Eagles. Where are you going with that? So they will. Here's the thing: the Brazilian security is going to be tight as it was in the Rio Olympics. They want money down there, and they're going to make sure to their utmost that there's no issues. Okay? If there's issues, there's not going to be I know Anna, I know. They announced this plan. They announced this plan years ago. Okay? So they said, well, we do the English game. Then they started doing the German game like 2 years ago. Because I think this is the second or third year that they're doing Germany. I think it's the second year they're doing Germany. This is the Brazil game, which I'd go to if it wasn't like the security situation that I see in Brazil. Okay. Well, if they won another game, they'll make sure. If they won another game, they'll make sure that the security is good. When they're talking about money, like they did the Olympics, if they want more money, they'll make sure that their security is good. Hey, Mr. Crump, good to see you, brother. Come on over to YouTube for best sound and best video. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Turf 32. Thank you. And salute to you back. We are here on the Ask Captain Jack show. It's Sunday night. The only day I've had off was last Sunday and this Sunday. Every day I've been at school. Every day. I came here on a Tuesday. Well, actually, okay, technically Tuesday was a fly-in day, so it was travel. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Off last Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Off today. Then this week coming up, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is the last day. Fly back on Friday. Yeah, I know you sent me the stuff for the Bristol tickets. Thank you there, Chris. I got the link. I will take a look at it. Honestly, though, why would I want to see a Braves game Now, maybe Dandy Don, who's a Reds fan. Oh, no worries about it, Turf. Good to see you. Ultimate Raider fan 32. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you will see me at the season opener or the Vegas opener. I'm not going to LA. For folks that are used to seeing me at about 13 games a year, might not get 13 games out of me this year. I'm going to go to the Vegas opener, then I'm going to miss 2 games. I'm definitely missing the Steelers game. So hopefully, here, let me do my fingers. Hopefully I'll be working this part-time job. I'm not planning to go to the Browns game. So I have my Browns tickets for sale. Anybody who wants great seats for the Vegas games in Vegas, the Browns tickets are for sale. And I'm in the process of still selling my Steelers tickets, so hopefully that will come through, because the young lady is on an installment plan and she's about halfway paid. So hopefully the Steelers tickets will be done and paid for. But if you want great tickets for the Browns, come see me. Don't bitch about the price. Don't bitch about the price. All right, we are 1 hour and 16 minutes, actually 17 minutes now into the show. We will see if I'm on Thursday. If I don't have like a class party or whatever, I'll be on Thursday. If not, if you guys don't see me Thursday, you'll understand why. Because I'll either have a rerun, I might do a rerun on Thursday. But if you don't see me on Thursday, that's fine. Remember, though, this Wednesday, upcoming NFL Nation Live. NFL Nation Live, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. NFL Nation Live, week 0. We're going to have the start of that, the kickoff there, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, NFL Nation Live. And wow, another great year upon us. The only time I will not be able to do the NFL Nation Live shows is if I'm working. So otherwise, you will see me for all of those games. Remember, I'm usually here Thursdays and Sundays. That's not going to change. Can't wait to get back into it. And then I'm gonna talk with Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy was already on the Cage Match show the other day. That's on Wednesdays as well. So Miss Peggy was on the Cage Match show. Hopefully we'll do our shows again every other Tuesday. That'll be great to do. I haven't spoken to Miss Peggy, but hopefully that'll happen again. I don't know if. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm still on Instagram. I wasn't sure if I was still on Instagram. Thank goodness. If you're on Instagram, come on over and see me on YouTube, please. I'm just glad I'm on it. I'm glad I figured out how to do that. So anyway, we got about another half an hour if you want to talk. And yes, thank you for the positives here. NFL Nation Live, good to be back home. Remember, that's Wednesdays, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, NFL Nation Live with D-Men. And it should be in, put Captain Jack at the end. We got Ref Guru, Violator, and Captain Jack. Can't wait to see that. And thank you for popping in, Andre. Was it Banker? Banker. Okay. Do you think these quarterbacks will be better than Carr? I understand the nation was violent, but I do not see either of these quarterbacks having Carr number. Yeah, Andre. I mean, I'm not trying to be a downer, but yeah, I think so. The defense is a lot better than they've ever had it. And, did Carr suffer because he didn't have a good defense? Sure. I get that. But he had a great offense and he still couldn't do anything with it, right? So it's a matter of the defense setting up the offense, the defense taking the ball away from the other team, the defense setting up the offense in good position. And this is the thing, Andre, and thank you for piping in. If Minshew doesn't fuck up, that's key. If Minshew doesn't fuck up, he's the quarterback we need. And by the way, and I've said this, don't be surprised if Aiden O'Connell starts playing week 5, week 6. And I'm not just saying because of, if Minshew gets injured, hell, that can happen. And, knock wood. There you go. If that happens, then you'll see Aiden O'Connell. But don't be surprised if AOC 12 doesn't get some playing time in this year. Okay. And thank you, Tri. Appreciate for piping in here as well. Welcome to the show. The defense in the preseason has played not so good, at least the run defense. The other day, the pass defense with the defensive line, would they have like 3 or 4 sacks? Yeah, 3 or 4 sacks. RJ, thank you for your compliments. Raiders are trash every year. Thank you for piping in. Remember, all comments are welcome. Who's your team, Andre? Or sorry, yeah, Andre? I'm thinking it might be. Well, might not be a Raiders fan, but I think Andre might be a Raiders fan. Tribe, I'm pretty sure is a Raiders fan. RJ, who do you call your team? Be great to see. Remember, if you are watching on Instagram, pop in over to YouTube. I still see that I'm on Instagram, and thank you for being here with DC. Oh, DC Metro. Yeah, Andre, thank you. So yeah, Andre's with DC Metro. I will see you in Baltimore. I'll be dressed up. I will see Andre in Baltimore for week 2. Good friends. Okay, thanks, brother. I look forward to seeing you in Baltimore then. So make sure you come up to me and say, hey, I'm Andre from the show the other night, or in 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks or so. Can't wait to be in Baltimore as well. I'm going to go home, and I got a couple weeks to hopefully get my mobility scooter, put the wrapping on that. Then I just got to figure out how to get to the stadium. Getting to the stadium is going to be unique with all of the events and whatnot. I hopefully will have somebody help me get to the stadium with my mobility scooter, get to events with my mobility scooter. That'll be unique. So we'll see that. But good, looking to meet you in Baltimore, Andre. And yeah, Tribe is here with me. And I said, the defense, it's going to be on the defense. It's going to be on the defense to see how the Raiders play. And if the defense is good, then I wouldn't really worry about, Minshew. I wouldn't worry about Aiden O'Connell. I'm going to get it wrapped, though. I'm going to get it wrapped when I get home. I'm going to go to a place and say, hey, I need this wrapped immediately. Obviously, the first week I won't need it, but I'll definitely need it by the second or third week. Definitely by the third week, right? So we'll see what happens there. Anyway. What else is going on? I'm looking. It's third quarter. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left. New England is winning 10-3. I had not seen any of this game. Have no desire, really. I did notice that that Drake May was playing. I know that Brissett was playing. I don't know who played well. If Doc was in here, I'm sure I would ask Doc how his Patriots are playing. And it's cool to call them the Patriots again because now that Belichick is gone and that person who shall remain nameless, TB12 isn't there. It's it's the Pats. And the AFC East is all about it's going to be the Bills and the Dolphins, and if the Jets can get out of their own way, are they going to be the playoff team that they think they could be? And then they got the Patriots. As far as I can see, it's going to be Dolphins and Bills. Jets maybe. We'll see. Anyway, we got about half an hour. If you want to come into the show, let me put the link up again. And Velvet, please get yourself a mobility thing if you come out. I know that my hotel, I'm sure that wherever you're at, that there will be, you can buy them or not buy them, you can rent them. Then it's just a matter of figuring out how to get to the stadium. I'm gonna have the same issue. I'm gonna be bringing mine out there, but then it's like, well, how am I gonna get to the stadium? We'll see. This is Ask Captain Jack. It is the Sunday night show. We are on Roku TV on National Streaming Sports Network. We are on YouTube with it's my YouTube channel. Oh, okay. And so I'm on with all things football from a lady's perspective and Prim and Proper Sports. Sorry, I didn't realize that I was on. So I'm on that channel as well. So for those that I was cussing on, apologies. I don't think I swore. I don't know if I swore. If I did, I apologize. I didn't see the +2. Sonia was kind enough to put the plus sign on. Sorry, Sonia. So, additional YouTube channel being on Prim and Proper Sports and all things football from the ladies' perspective. Thank you, Sonia, for dropping those links. So I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on 10 channels right now. Pretty cool. But if there's anything you want to talk about from your team, I said I had the last preseason game, end of the third quarter again. Patriots winning 10-3. Raiders tied the Niners the other day with a bunch of guys that will, maybe make the team. And if you saw the picture, McAllister. Wow. Kid had a fantastic night. Had a punt return for a touchdown. He had a long reception as well. I think he had a touchdown on reception. There was a pickoff, an interception, actually a pick six by Chris Smith, who definitely is seeing the positives of why we drafted him out of UGA. So he's making a name for himself. Then you're going to figure out, is Nestor Jade Silvera going to make the 53? I didn't see enough from him. I did see where the kid from Alabama made some plays. Also, Butler made some plays. So it's tight for who's going to be coming in off of the 53. Obviously, the two number one, number two quarterbacks did not play. I think that the third stringer who came in, we signed a couple weeks ago, Peterman, played well. And I also think that, all right, hey, Pink Panther, thank you. See you in a few weeks. You take care of yourself, darling. And so thank you for popping in as well. Always good to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. What was I saying? Oh, the 53 is up in the air. I like the kid that was like a that we got out of Tennessee that can the lanky kid, tall kid, fast kid. I can't remember his name, but I think he'll probably make the practice squad. I think he'll make the practice squad. But I don't know what I did with Instagram. I don't want to push the redo because I don't want to take myself off the air. I'm just afraid it's a black screen right now. But if there's anything that you want to talk about, hit up the link, please. It is 9:30 here Central. We've got another half an hour, and then I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. So other than that, hope to see everybody. And I will. I don't know if Ed Winchell's still on. I will definitely give Ed a call because I want to find out more about. I guess wedding bells for Mr. Ed. Be good to hear what's going on there. But I hope to see Ed. Hey, Asylum, don't worry about it. Because here's the thing. If nobody comes on, I'm just going to head off early. I don't have to do the last 28 minutes. I don't have to. I hit my requirement at the hour mark because that's what I'm required to do with National Streaming Sports. I don't. If you want to come on, if you are going to come on, hit the comment section. I will wait another couple minutes. Yeah, and again, I got to find out. Miss Ed and the missus, Peggy. Yes, and this is for Andre that was talking. Peggy comes on the cage match show, and on Captain, she does a show with me every other Tuesday during the season if all goes as planned. I got to talk with Peggy. Hopefully that'll happen as well. But if you want to come on to the show, hit the link up again. I'm gonna show it again here. It's already in the comments section. I'm not gonna just do like a bunch of dead air. I'm very happy with what I saw on the very last preseason game. The Raiders didn't win, but they didn't lose, and I was so happy to say, hey, at least they didn't lose. But I would have liked to have seen a win. And Chris, thank you for saying that as well. The Little League team from actually from Lake Mary. So, Cal, who didn't make the 53-man roster? I don't know. Maybe, and again, I saw him, the kid at linebacker, Amari Gaynor, probably beat out Amari Burney with all the great plays he made. Now, granted, he had a personal foul, so maybe he makes I know for a fact, let me say I know for my fact that he will at least make the practice squad. And I do agree with Asylum on this. The defense played well. Special teams played well. The run defense needs work. And the offensive line, we still have not seen the offensive line back to what we need it to be. Oh, yeah, Rick, no problem. Anytime. But again, I'm not required to fill out the rest of the time. I'm just saying this. I'm hoping that the Raiders show what they can show. I'm hoping that when they go to Baltimore, and I will be in Baltimore. I remember last year going up to Buffalo, the Raiders got an early touchdown with Devontae Adams, and that's all. I mean, I saw the rest of the game. I don't recall the Raiders getting anything else. So we'll see what we got. As Asylum says, Miller alleged to be a starter for week 1, which is good. Our second round pick, JPJ, still not out there. Gonna take a while for him to break the lineup. He's a rookie as well. So the guys that were playing, in the preseason, they're gonna be playing. You got the kid Whitehair, you got Parham from last year. We'll see who plays what, and go with them. But it's going to be about need bodies that are healed. Bowers should be ready week 1. I don't know if he will be, but if not, Mayer and Bryant are going to be fine. Run 2 tight end sets with Mayer and Bryant, you're going to be fine. I want to see a team to come out. I want to see a team to come out and beat the Chargers in LA. I can't wait. I want that so much. I can't stand it. Yeah, it's personal. It is personal to me for the Raiders to come and just whoop on the, I'm still on the prim and proper, on the Chargers. Read my lips, the Chargers. So can't wait for that to happen. Anyway, seeing a picture. Anyway, Herbert won't be 100%. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Herbert's going to play week 1. He's going to play week 1 because if he doesn't play, and the Chargers lose, all you're going to hear from Charger fan, Gargler fans, Choker fans is, well, Herbert didn't play. And if they lose and Herbert plays, then you're going to say, well, Herbert wasn't at 100%. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Anna. I know. I appreciate that. And Anna was kind enough to get my bet tickets. Like I said, these are the winners that I want. Over 5.5 is a win. Over 6.5 is a win. Making the playoffs would be a win. The other things, if I remember right, I only spent another $200 on the other 3 things. And I agree with this. I want Justin Herbert to play. I want him to play. I want to get him to get smacked around. I can't wait to kick his ass. Herbert doesn't have the weapons with the run-heavy offense that Harbaugh wants is going to be a problem. True. And this is also true. He doesn't play defense. Same thing we can say when Derek Carr was playing for the Raiders. Derek Carr doesn't play defense. And I can't wait to go. And I haven't gotten my tickets yet for New Orleans, but I will get them pretty soon. Hell, I haven't gotten my plane tickets for the season opener or the home opener yet. So if Ed's still watching, Ed, I will give you a phone call as soon as I'm off this show. But I want to beat the Chargers so bad. So bad. And then have Charger Gargler Choker fans say, oh, Justin Herbert wasn't 100%. Fuck you. And for those folks on Prim and Proper Sports and all things football from a lady's perspective, I apologize for Captain's potty mouth. But it's personal. It's personal to me. It's personal to me. No, I don't have tickets to the LA Charger game. I don't. I don't have tickets to that game. I got my tickets to the Raiders hosting the Chargers, the last game of the season. I don't have tickets to the LA Chargers in LA game. Rob McClendon, good to see you, brother. Thank you for popping in. No, I don't plan on going to the first game. Now, if I find cheap tickets, and if I find a cheap airfare, two things that have not happened, I might be out there week one. I don't plan on it though, because it's going to take me a while to get my scooter wrapped, and it's also going to. I have some. I had to take both my trucks to the shop for my old truck, which is the truck that I use to go on trips, is going to be in the shop for about 3 weeks to get repainted, redone, and all that other stuff. And my new truck, will do some damage as well. Free Thinker. Hey, what's going on Tuesday? Or are you talking about the NFL Nation live show? That's on Wednesday. What's going on? What's going on Tuesday, Free Thinker? Thank you for popping in. Las Vegas Raiders live. Let's see what the comment is. Salute Cap. Chokers have Gus Edwards and J.K. Dons from Ravens for run game. G.J. Chark, Quentin Johnson, Brendan Rice, Lad McConkey for wide receivers. Oh, the cut. Oh, okay. Now I'm with you there. For yes. Yeah, LVR Live does say about that they have weapons. They have weapons. But Tuesday the cut. Okay, now see, I've been zoned into here, being, and then I'm doing training in Kansas. The cut's going to be very unique. And remember, here's the thing. Just because people make the cut and are on the initial 53, when they post it, okay, remember when they have that initial 53, or when they post it into the league office, these are the 53 that we have. Remember, guys that you might have to IR are going to be on that list on the initial 53. And then once they make, the list to the league, the next day you can IR them for X amount of time. And then you can get other people on there. I want to see who we're keeping. I think McAllister is going to be on that 53. Thank you for here's the thing. I got that the Chargers that they've had weapons. And I'm not poo-pooing their weapons, but people are always talking about this, that, and the other thing. It's gonna take a while for Harbaugh to break down the players into his system. It's gonna take a while for that to happen. Oh no, I get you as well. I want to beat the Chokers, Chargers, Garglers so bad. Here's the thing. We, the Raiders, have never won in SoFi Stadium. Never. And that's including a game against the Rams. I remember that game. That was the Baker Mayfield bullshit game from a couple of years ago. We played the Chargers in that stadium, 3 times? I think 3 times. We've never beaten the Chargers at SoFi, and we never beat the Rams. And I want this to be the year we finally win against both teams. And Rick says that, when you bring in a new regime, the Raiders have a new regime on offense. They have Getsy's offense. That's the new regime. But the defense is still under the auspices of what Graham has, and they're going to be a lot better. And I agree with this. Whatever the Raiders do in week 1, Jim is going to call his brother John and say, by the way, watch this. So when I go out to Baltimore week 2, it's going to make it that much harder to play the Harbaugh brothers in back-to-back weeks, week 1 and week 2. And I want to be 2-0 after those weeks. And as LVR Live, and thank you for coming in here as well, this is a new day. It's a new season. If you like what you see, by the way, we're on Roku. We are on YouTube on various channels. If you like what you see, once I get all my stuff ready for our sponsorships, there is a new sponsor that's going to be for the Northeast Streaming Sports and the National Streaming Sports Network. When I get all of that stuff done, I will make sure I get all that. You will hear from our sponsors. I'm not even going to tell you who it is until I get all of that stuff. But I want to be 2-0. Actually, I want to be 3-0 to start the season. Beating the Garglers in LA, beating the Ravens in Baltimore would be the cat's meow. And then winning our home opener. I can't wait. So I'm going to be there in week 2 and week 3 to hopefully watch that happen. But anyway, if you want to come into the show, you got about 2 minutes to do it because I'm going to cut out a little early tonight if I don't see anybody come in. It's fine. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I got that my Instagram broadcast stayed up and I can do that. But it's fine. I will be back possibly Thursday. There might be a class party Thursday night. If there is, I'll run a rerun. So if there's a rerun on Thursday, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if there's a rerun on Thursday, or I will be here. And yeah, this is it. If we lose week 2, hey, nothing to be ashamed about. But the one thing I've always remembered about Baltimore is the time that we went out there and the Ravens were kicking our ass. And John Harbaugh ran a fake field goal, and they were already up like 28 points. And he ran a fake field goal for a touchdown to go up like 35 points. I might be off on the numbers, but the thing is that they were just whooping us handily, and they ran a fake field goal for another touchdown. So F you, John Harbaugh, and F you to the Ravens. I remember that. I don't think there are anybody on the Raiders roster that remembers that, but I do. So I've always taken it. No, yeah, that was the another time though. Crabtree and Carr had 3 touchdowns to Michael Crabtree. Carr threw 3 touchdowns, I think, in the fourth quarter to win. I remember that game, but I also remember the game that Harbaugh ran a fake field goal to totally, whoop us. I think that was before the Crabtree game. I don't remember. I'd have to see. But Ron, can't wait to see you. Make sure that we're going out to a nice dinner on Friday. I know that I'll be with If you got the rental car, great, because I will be at a Hilton. I think it's a Hilton, very close to the airport. So come and pick me up. If not, then we'll go out to dinner and we'll get things done. But anyway, folks, I'm going to cut out a little early because I gotta call Ed, and then I'm going to take a shower and get ready for tomorrow. I got to wash the hair. Washing the hair takes about a half an hour. Like I said, when your hair is this long, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, when you got to wash the hair, it takes longer. So I will do that. Everybody take care. Thank you for watching on all of our affiliates. Thank you for the folks that have popped in from All Things Football from a Lady's Perspective and Prim and Proper Sports, which was Sonia's channels. Thank you for those watching on the National Streaming Sports Network and Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. I don't think maybe I didn't get them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, I didn't get the National Streaming or Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. Okay, but we did do Roku, National Streaming Sports Network, and on my Instagram and on my Facebooks. Thank you for being here. We will see you either Thursday, one way or the other. Mahalo to you there, Rick. Or definitely next Sunday, where I will be home next Sunday. So take care of yourself, be well, and we'll see you next time, one way or the other. So, hoorah.